radio itself. I may even try to take this one outside a little bit and see how I do on AM. Sometimes that can be hard to take it out there and get it on video, but I may try to give that a try and see what I can do, especially at night. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this one here. But let me know what you think. I know there's quite a few people out there with the Oatson DX286. Send us an email. Send us an email at VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT@yahoo.com. Let us know, do you have one? Were you thinking about getting one? Have you been having trouble finding them now? Seems though they're not available on Amazon right now. But let us know. You can also head over to our website at VOSRinternational.com, and you can click on the mail icon and contact us that way. Be looking forward to the segment 2, part 2 of this Oatson DX286 shortwave radio. And now onto the mailbag. First off, we have from Sim User, and this was back from February 18th on 15770 kilohertz, and they just pointed out here that the broadcast did not go out on Wednesday at 1600 UTC on 15770 kilohertz. That is one that still hasn't happened yet, and it is on WRMI's schedule. That is going to be broadcast then, but I haven't been hearing it yet, and so I'm going to be continuing watching for that. It is on the schedule. It might happen in March, but we will have to wait and see. But anyways, Sim User writes, "Hi, I am Jeff, and I live in a rural area near Appomattox, Virginia. And I found out about your VOSR International through your YouTube channel, Wavecrest Guy. I had purchased an SDR Play in RSP ST for Christmas and was looking for a new antenna to run with it. Your playlist on the K480 WLA shortwave radio antenna series was very helpful. I purchased 2 K480 WLAs and running one antenna northeast and southwest and the other northwest and southeast on 2 SMA connections of the RSPST. Set the antenna gain to about 1 o'clock position and the filter to wide frequency. It has been working great, and I am able to broadcast the signals through my network and listen on various devices in my home. Thank you for your reviews and your advice, and for VOSR International." Thank you very much. I'd love to get messages like that. Sim User, thanks again for finding us, and hopefully you'll be a regular listener to VOSR International. Next, we have an email from a regular listener, Adrian, from Malta, and he's writing from February 19th at 1900 UTC. He reports an SINPO ranging of 55454 to 55353 via an SDR 20 from Malta, and this is on the frequency of 3975 kilohertz, broadcast out of Germany, shortwave gold. And so this has been working so much better out to Malta. I'm really happy with the way that shortwave gold is being sent out on 3975 kilohertz, and I've been listening myself on Kiwi SDR, trying to pick up how it's coming in different areas throughout Europe, and I'm happy to report it does a really good job, especially if you're only 1 kilowatt going out there. So thanks again, Adrian. Next, we have an email from Bobby, and this is back from February 20th broadcast, and says, "Wavecrest Guy, you are coming in hot on a Kiwi SDR in Ottawa, Canada, with a signal of 9+10 signal." You also wanted to enter our giveaway. Thank you for the reception report, regular listener Bobby from and listening in on the SDR. Thanks again. Next, we have an email from regular listener Scott, and he is from Goshen, New York. He writes, "Hi Jeff, I'm listening to your broadcast tonight interviewing your daughter with no power." And that was on 9455 kilohertz at 0300 UTC on February 20th. He received it with a plus 20 to plus 30, receiving it well on an ICOM 760 Pro 3. Again, he wanted to enter our anniversary giveaway. So thanks again, Scott. Next, we have an email from Corey from Suki, British Columbia. He writes that he's on the southern tip of Vancouver Island. He heard the mailbag at 0350 UTC on February 21st. The radio he was using was an SDR 101 clone with 130 foot of wire as an antenna. Strong signal, very little fading. Good to hear all the SWL listeners out there. And I was an avid SWL listener in the 1970s and 80s. Getting back into shortwave listening at night is much more relaxing than looking at a screen. Thanks for being out there. Thank you very much, Corey, and glad to have you as a regular listener of VOSR International. Next, we have an email from Larry in southeastern Connecticut. He writes, "Hello, I turned into your broadcast for the first time last night, and I wanted to say thank you. It was great to hear a show dedicated to shortwave listening. Scanning the frequencies at about 0345 UTC, I found you on 9455 kilohertz with a strong signal and only intermediate fading. I was able to catch the last few parts of the mailbag, then your sign-off," and then he attached a brief clip of that. And he says that he is from southeastern Connecticut using an RTL SDR version 4 with a loop on-the-ground antenna. The dongle is connected to a Linux Mint laptop running in the basement near the antenna feed. The laptop is an SDR++ installed, and he is running RTL-TCP to support listening on my Mac OS machine upstairs, running the SDR++ and the SDR dongle. I've been SWLing for decades, starting with the Zenith Transoceanic, but most recently I'm using the RTL SDR. I will say that for minimal investment required for my SDR setup, it has opened up a new world of listening opportunities. And the SDR's broad frequency coverage allows me to explore aircraft, voice comms, marine, VHF, emergency responders. Most recently, I've also had success receiving ADS-B signals from nearby aircraft. I look forward to tuning in more to your broadcast in the near future, and I hope to hear more about the broadcast setup and operations and challenges you've had to overcome. Keep up the good work, and thanks again for your show. Thank you very much, Larry. That is great. I'm still amazed. It's been a year now, and I'm still getting emails like this. It's awesome that people are just flipping through the bands, searching the frequencies, trying to find something to listen to, and are still coming across our show. So thanks again, Larry. Next, we have an email from Blake from Merced, California, and he was listening on February 21st, and he was listening on 9455 kilohertz. His receiver is a Ten-Tech 585 Paragon. The antenna is a self-built 100-foot long wire. He had an SINPO of all fives, 55555. Can't get better than that. He writes, he discovered your show this evening while DXing. Good content, and WRMI signal came in strong and clear on this frequency. 73s, and I'll be a regular listener from now on. Again, love these emails. People still finding us. Thanks for finding us, Blake, and thanks for becoming a regular listener to VOSR International. And next, an email from Alex from Brattleboro, Vermont. And he writes that he is listening now on 15770 kilohertz, and this was back on February 21st. Reception is perfect, and he wanted to make the deadline for the anniversary giveaway. And thank you very much, Alex, and thank you for becoming a VOSR International listener. And next we have an email from Kathy from Warwick, Rhode Island. And she writes, "Hello, I am currently listening to your show on WRMI on 15770 kilohertz on my Eaton Elite Executive, and this was back on February 21st, just using the built-in telescopic antenna. I'm in Warwick, Rhode Island, just listening to you going through the mailbag. The reception is perfectly clear with fading at times. I heard you a couple weeks ago at this time slot and have checked out some of your YouTube podcasts. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you so much, Kathy. Yeah, and that is just a reminder that you can go over to VOSRinternational.com. I have a page on there that has our past broadcast, or you can go over to my YouTube channel at Wavecrest Guy. I have a playlist there that has all of our broadcasts going back from the very first broadcast on February 28th of 2025. Thanks again, Kathy. Next, we have a email from Gary from Seattle, a regular listener, and he sent a picture in of his Zenith Transoceanic G500 from 1949. A beautiful-looking radio. That was one that I would really like to have myself. And I did take that picture, and I put it over on our website at VOSRinternational.com. Go over there and check it out. It's under Listeners Radios. You can go check that out. It's a really, really nice-looking radio. Thanks again, Gary. Next, we have an email from Carl from East Central, Indiana, and he writes that he was picking up our show, and he was listening on 5850 kilohertz, and this was back on February 21st. He heard his email read on the mailbag segment, and he heard it again in the evening on 15770 kilohertz with an S9 plus 40 signal using a 20-meter dipole at 40 feet above the ground. Thanks, Carl. That was a really, really good reception, and I'm glad you are a regular listener of VOSR International. He also writes that he did get his QSL card in the mail. And next we have an email from a regular listener, Paul, from the Canary Islands. My reception report for February 21st at 2300 UTC on 15770 kilohertz. And first I have to thank you for introducing your daughter to the program. Anyway, she has a nice and clear voice and participate more in it. I also, nice to see that you have all the photos and videos of the whale excursion to see the family behind the microphone. Nice sounds to the whales. Do the guides use the sounds also for attracting whales? No, they don't. And Paul's referring to, you can go over to VOSRinternational.com. I have a page there of when my daughter was here and visited. I got a picture of us doing the interview while the power was out, and we're sitting there in the dark with a flashlight. And I also put pictures of our whale excursion, and what they do is they put a speaker down, sonar down in the water to pick up the whale sounds, and I have a video of that on there. They do not use any sounds to draw in the whales. Basically, you just go out and you drive out and you try to spot them, and then they go out and try to get in their path. They can't get close to the whales. There's a certain distance they have to stay away from the whale. But of course, if the whale comes closer, there's not much you can do. So it was a really fun excursion. We had 2 breaches that happened really close to us. It was awesome, and that is over on our website for you to check out. He continues on. Yesterday, your reception of VOSR was not very good. There was a lot of fading, so I switched over to a Kiwi SDR in Bermuda. There, it was very stable and understandable. 15770 over that way has been pretty erratic with propagation for the last few months, so that's probably going to be the way it's going to go here during the season anyway. He also writes, last week I came across a book describing an interesting radio history story here in Spain during the Franco regime. Las Cartas de Parencia, because 13th of February was World Radio Day in 2026 with the critical theme about the use of AI. and he gave me a link. I don't know if you can read Spanish, but today we have enough tools to translate the text, which I was able to. It might be too Spanish specific to pay attention for your program, but the story and role of radio in it is important, too important to be missed from your radio library, and I'm trying to order a copy of this book. I'm going to put this over on our website for listeners to check out, because I did end up doing a segment on this. It is very interesting about this shortwave radio station during the Franco regime, and I am going to have a short clip on it. It is going to be in Spanish. But I'm going to have a short clip of the actual broadcast that went out. It really is an interesting history of how shortwave was used during the Franco regime. So that one is going to be coming up on VOSR International. Thanks for the idea, Paul. That really was very helpful to get me started into checking this out. And that's going to close out our mailbag. Keep the emails coming in. It really is a popular part of the show, and it really shows how some of these emails, how I can get segments from it, how I can get information from it, and I really use your communications to try to put the shows together on content that you want to hear. The Oatson DX286 is a good example. This last email from Paul is another example. I really try to use a lot of the information that I get, because you guys have some great ideas. So send in reception reports, comments, send them into VOSRINT@yahoo.com. That's VOSRINT@yahoo.com. Or go over to our website at VOSRinternational.com and click on the mail icon and contact us that way. And that concludes our broadcast. Be sure to catch our broadcast every Saturday at 0300 UTC on 9455 kHz, and also on Saturdays at 2300 UTC on 15770 kHz. Transmitted by WRMI Radio Miami International from Okeechobee, Florida. We are also broadcasting on Thursdays at 1900 UTC on 3975 kHz. Transmitted by Shortwave Radio in Lower Saxony, Germany. Until next time, ahoy ho, everyone.
It's 2000 hours in the UK, 2100 hours in Central Europe.
From Feature Story News in Washington, I'm Kate Fisher.